It's the Rock Down Lockdown.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and today I'm playing with Sami, Wildcat Captain. They're a double-striking, huge human artificer rogue that gives all your spells affinity for artifacts, including other artifacts. Sami is all about ramping up into Sami and the other big colorless things in this deck, whether those are the Eldrazi Titans, big enchantments, or artifacts. We're able to get all of those out for potentially 0 mana with Sami. And in this deck, because you can cast things for less to get things to cast for less, if that makes any sense, you can unload your entire hand in a single turn, as long as you have enough cheap artifacts in play. So this deck is running a large number of ramping artifacts, some board wipes to keep things under control before you drop down a 6-cost creature, and then the biggest, nastiest, colorless spells that we can find. This deck is super consistent. It works incredibly well, and the more artifacts you can make, the more discounts you can get with Sami. This deck, I didn't expect it to work incredibly, but it turns out it's amazing. This deck, it works so well. So let's take Sami into the queue and see if we can rock down and lock down. Tanook, Steadfast, second. We'll be cheating things into play by warping them. I don't actually have a very good start here, no ramp, so I'm going to throw it back, and okay, I've got some nice aggressive cards, and I've got some ramp here. None of my super big Eldrazi, but a nice medium-sized Eldrazi. And they will not be cheating at Eldrazi because they can only bring out artifacts and red creatures. Wrath of God will probably be helpful because Tanook usually comes out and then can warp the turn after. I can go for either ramp or trying to set up for speed. I'm gonna go for the ramp because that lets me warp the Vestige next turn. Oh, hey, Robert. Sure, gotta go fast. I could choose to double warp, or sorry, not double warp, double ramp. Or I could just Vestige, which lets me single ramp because I get to put something into play. I think I'll do that. It also reduces the number of cards in my hand to make Robert the Rich less functional. Okay, what do we got? Gemstone Cavern. I'm gonna drop the Phial of Galadriel into play. It comes in tapped. Worn Power Stone. Nice. If I play Sami, I get a free Mind Stone out. Okay. I like free Mind Stone. Also, I like 4/4 Double Strike. Chandra. Chandra can just smack Sami.
Over here.
Bye, Sami. They did a good job. They got me free Mind Stone. I'm feeling just like the Vestige. It's good. Vestige and a Hangerback. Speed is 1. This makes 2 different artifacts for 2 mana. And they're good artifacts. They have enough mana with Chandra's plus ability to Tanook and warp something big out. And some of the things you can warp out are like Portal to Phyrexia. Oh, Terror the Peaks. Okay, get some Enter the Battlefield stuff. It's understandable. That's 2 damage. It's not enough to take out anything here. I mean, yeah, you can hit this, but it just becomes a new thing. Ta-da! Up, up. If I play Sami, do I have 1 mana left over? I do not, so I will play Perilous Snare, which also would have started my engines had they not already started. that has reach. And I'm planning on spitting out a mite. A wee mighty mite.
You're going down.
Hi, Tanook. 4 mana. Who you warping? Ooh, Skitter Beam! You get to keep the extras with this. Because it was cast. Let's see, that's 12. Okay. There's 2 over there. Bitter Reunion, they discard, they draw, and this can be used to give haste later. Currently 7 artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd get this for free. Do I feel I need to Wrath of God? That's like if I play this, I get the free key to the archive. I think I'm just gonna swing everything at Chandra. Unleash my wrath. See what I get off this vestige. Okay, chainsaw. And I have mana of any color here. Ooh, holding up a lightning helix is probably better than holding up a chainsaw at this point. Or I could tutor for something specific. I don't have enough for counterspell. I don't have 2 colored mana. What would I want here? I think I know. It's a land. It's a land that gives haste. Where are ya? Where are ya? I'm looking for Arena of Glory. There it is. Nice. So they might be able to kill me here. They do have lots of mana. And they have a haste enabler. Yeah, Hasty Ulamog against what I assume is like a big creatures deck should force them to sacrifice like everything. I'm just double checking. I do have 10 mana. Defiler of Instinct lets them pay life instead of mana. Also pings me in the face. Oh, baby Skitter Beam with haste. Wait, I think it's not quite lethal because they can't haste this. Okay, let's do the thing. We exert and put on the hurt. What's the biggest thing I've exiled? It was, I guess an Emrakul? Is there an Emrakul in there? I see a 13. Okay. I have 1 life. I don't know, they could top deck a Mountain and a Lightning Bolt. They did not top deck a Mountain and a Lightning Bolt. GG, Tanook. OG, the Exquisite Blade, is a blinking commander and a second spells commander. When you cast your second spell each turn, you get to blink something, and you can even choose to blink them. And if OG gets blinked, you gain life and you scry. I have a choice between a turn 1 monkey and a turn 1 sentinel. I think I'm gonna go ape. Perfect. Excellent. Hello, Ragavan. Swinging in for 1. Displacer. I am so happy I hit that Displacer Kitten. My goodness. I'll use the Palladium Mirror. I could have also double spelled Skyclave and Esper Sentinel. Displacer Kitten is one of just the best blinking cards. It's so good. It has infinite, like, routes. And this is one of my favorite blinkable cards. Not everybody plays it, but it steals a card from your opponent's deck. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana potentially. This is a very aggressive get lost. But I really want to hit with this monkey. Ooh, a Thresher! That's an artifact! That's like the thing I use. I'm planning on using a Cavern on this. We like having artifacts. Artifacts mean infinity more. Oh no, Baron, don't... Oh, okay, I thought they were going to take my Combat Thresher, which is their Combat Thresher. I will hoover up Baron. It'll land that time. Monkey. He will forever be my son. Wizards of the Coast should have never let me reveal this card. They also probably should have never printed this card, but, like, letting me tie it to my identity has made things only worse. It's a tapped land. Ragavan is unable to scream. No longer a monkey pirate, but a monkey pirate toy. They did not pay the 1 here. Because they stole a Zookeeper Mechan and they wanted it. Okay, that's fair. I can play Sami. And then spit out a couple of these. So I'm going to go Mirror. Into Sun. Into Relic. I can't kick it. Oh, I could have kicked it. Into Cityscape Leveler. Ook, ook. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn. GG, OG. Vivi, the spell-slinging, trouble-causing wizard that grows, makes a ton of mana, and deals a lot of damage to my face. I have board wipes, I have ramp, I have a way to make a lot of artifacts, but I have nothing on turn 2. Which makes me very uncomfortable. And I'm gonna throw this back and look again. Okay, a hole, a monkey, and a Skrelv. Always. And forever. Yeah, play a Chrome Mox. I'll put it in a hole. What's that for? Gonna unsummon Ragavan, maybe? I had a great game against a Vivi before where I Emrakul stole the Vivi and won with it. Very satisfying game. Curiosity, I'm very happy to have this out of their deck, and I would normally put it on Ragavan, but they paid 3 life for this, which to me means they're holding something. Whether it's an unsummon or a wash away, since that cast from exile, they had something there, and I didn't want to risk the potential of, like, that ending up back in their hand. Just by any means. Play this Inventor's Fair. I will protect the monkey with the Skrelv. There's nothing for me to exile, so I'll try to land this rune-carved obelisk. Spell Pierce. I can pay 1, but I can't pay 2. And I also want to save my treasures since they give me the discount for Sami. Why spend treasures when treasures can just be affinity? Play him. I know he's gonna have prowess haste and all this garbage. Okay, so they did have Fading Hope. They had a bounce. Or they drew it. I'm not sure. One of those probably wasn't in their opening hand. You gonna kill it? Oh! They strangled Dragavan. He probably deserves that. I will warp the Vestige. Draw a card. I can put a land in, or sorry, put a permanent into play based on the number of lands I have. Skrelv returns. They're looking for lands. I also didn't get one on that turn. Congratulations on Steam Vents. Oof. Not a land for me. That's tough. Hi, Roll. They're giving Roll this buff. Interesting. I thought they would have rushed out Vivi first. Hey, Roll. Do you want to go in a hole? I'm gonna try it. Brawl, do you go in the hole? They could try to flip him in response. They are countering the ability. Okay. Surveil, I'll look for like a land. Hedron Archive. Like, it is nice, but it's not what I crave. Consigned to Memory actually also hits a ton of stuff in my deck. My deck has so much colorless in it. Yeah, dirt, 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 dirt. I can Aura Sight next turn, which is like kind of dirt. But I'd like to Aura Sight and dirt. Because I feel like getting this Godfarer statue down is a good idea. Hi, Vivi. A Mox Amber. They have 2 mana. Get a discount on our instants and sorceries. White Aura Sight. Can you protect Vivi? Do you have a dive down? Shore up? They sure don't. Esper Sentinel. Be a menace. I have 4 artifacts right now. I really hope I get like just an untapped land so I can like Sami Salami. Yay. That's not a land. We will forge on ahead. Okay, I like land. Rush of adrenaline. Do you pay the 1? They don't? Huh. Care to flippy? Not yet. Mm-hmm. Crash through. Oh, they're cantripping all right. Cursed Mirror. Be able to clone Vivi, but I don't have a great like stack of spells to follow up with. Are they saying Skrelv can't block? Okay, Rolker flips.
Time for a field test.
Oh, blocks this turn if able. Why not do that on the Sentinel? Oh, I guess because I would protect. Right. I would give hexproof to blue, and then it wouldn't work. They're gonna deal 2 damage as is used. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Rip. Skrelv. Beautiful friend. Right now, there's not really anything I want to, like, curse mirror, so I'm probably going to put that away. Uh-oh. This is Niv. Kind of miss it. Hey man, how do you feel about big goodbyes? Yay, number go up. Okay, so they have a lot of blue here, so this is you know, just me hoping. I will go for graveyards and creatures. You don't think they want to say goodbye? Mm-hmm. They're gonna draw. They're gonna brain. Oh my god, do they not have a counter spell in hand? Okay, they might be digging for one. They're fishing. Please don't find one. They paid the one. They don't have it. Bottoming the card that they had done. Okay. Now, Brawl is still in play. He's not the scariest thing in the world. I have 3. Okay. I will probably pay 1 for this. Hit my face, draw a card. Paying 1. It's just a slightly different land. That's fine. Alright. Oh no, I probably should have saved for the fetch. This is still exactly what I want. Which is the chain. Oh, look. Watch this be my death. Dang. Okay, get him. So yeah, if I can make it through this turn, awesome. I think I got a good chance of winning. However, you know, they untapped. With now 5 cards in hand. Nivy Mizzy. That's actually not the worst for me. This Niv Mizzet, by the way, would have comboed with that Niv Mizzet, I believe. Because it would have been like non-combat damage, they draw cards, so they deal non-combat damage, so they draw cards, they non-combat damage, so they draw a card. And so on. And so forth. I explode you. scooching that. Okay, Wrath of God on top. Keep scooching. Alright. I could also, like, use the Inventor Sphere. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One ring buys me the most time. Or Mortal Sun is the funniest. Oh, sweet. Free Solemn Simulacrum after that shuffle. Let's go. Let's go. Decline, because I want this free mana stone. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Got there. Chi-chi, Phoebe. Boss 3. Cat. Puts +1/+1 counters. Makes things indestructible. And is generally a pretty good card. I got this Gemstone Caverns in play, and I think I'm going to drop, because they're a mono white deck, Cavern of Souls. They could have Mana Tithe. I'm not too worried about it. Paladin class. Ooh, Staxy. Yeah, this makes like an indestructible attacker. It's really nice. I am going to curse Bossry. Because he's very, very easy to ult, and his ult is very strong. And then I'll play the Ragavan because he can start making artifacts for me. Selfless Spirit. They can protect and also attack. Lost 2 because I have a legend. I'll swing in. I assume they will block. And I am going to burn this land on taking out the Selfless Spirit, so I can potentially hit on a future turn with Ragavan. If they don't have any creatures, too, like, Bossry has nothing to buff. Hi, Loran. Are you gonna smack one of my cool little things over here? And block my monkey? Yes, almost certainly. Carnage. And I will plus. Why do I have to click on you 3 times? Karn. Land or board wipe? Ooh. It's a good land. It's the hasty land. It's a good board wipe, too, and it's an artifact. Sami likes that. Alright, and we swing in. Hi, Bossry. Party Hawk can start getting buffed up. Caca!
My sand will protect you.
What do we got? A chainsaw or a land? I guess I'll go with the land. And Sami, I have no discounts right now because, or nothing discounted enough for me to play because I only have 1 artifact. Aw, Overseer. They gain a life, draw a card. Vanguard. Oh, I guess they must have a life gain sub-theme, since these are all lifey cards.
I will guard your advance.
What's up, Emrakul? Mystic Forge. What's on top? Ooh, Solemn Simulacrum. Do I feel like giving that haste? No, I'm gonna save the haste for Emrakul next turn. Would I like to search for a basic land? I kind of want to use that Perilous Snare that's on top of my deck, so I'm actually gonna decline on that. As weird as it feels. Do I want to hit Bossry? I think I'll hit Bossry. There's a land on top. Just keep plussing. Fussing and plussing. I don't mind if Karn dies. There's the Swords to Plowshares on top. Move that down. Looking for an artifact. Finding an artifact. And swinging for 8. Chum. Speed up. That's from the Perilous Snare. So they left this in here, which makes me wonder if they have like a way to bring back like a Loran. Oh, Cathar Commando, that lets him destroy this. I can kill Karn. I think Emrakul at 4 mana is pretty worth casting. Let's do it. Oh, I meant to give it haste. That's fine. I don't need haste. Haven't destroyed my forge or my snare yet. I'm gonna shuffle the top of my deck. Authority to consoles. Okay. And swing. And remember, they will have their next turn, you know, giving up. Yep. Bossery is free. Welcome back, Bossery. Speed up. Okay, Containment Priest. Lion Sash. Settle. Oh, no. Decline. They're the ones running Settle the Wreckage in their deck. But I'm the one who used it for, great villainy. Chat says that's just bullying. I settled for Wreckage. Ooh, a free 1 ring. I love the 1 ring when I don't have to pay for it. GG, Bossery. Chatterfang, Squirrel, General. Making tokens makes squirrels, which can be sacrificed to buff and destroy creatures. Nice having that Ancient Tomb. I have Ugin's Labyrinth and Ugin, which I can put into his Labyrinth. It's fine, it's normal. But also, I have a turn 1 monkey. Ever since I put Ragavan in this deck, he's shown up so much on turn 1. What a good monkey. A Baker's Bane duo. I have like 2 different ways to accelerate my mana here, Ancient Tomb and Ugin's Labyrinth, but I don't quite have the cards I'd be playing with them yet. So I'm just going to play that, hold the reprieve. Phyrexian Arena. Okay, I'll slow that down. That's card draw. Aw, Ironcrag! That gives me enough mana to play Sami next turn. Ooh, Enduring Tenacity. I wonder if they're running some of the Golgari combos. I didn't get something else to put under Ugin, which is too bad. I think I want to just like buy 1 turn and then Sunfall, and I can big score. Yeah, this is a veto type effect. Okay, so Plunder is also part of a combo with Chatterfang, which is perfect for me, who is going to just exile both of those so they can't even be recurred. This normally comes back. I could also Farewell, but their graveyard's not scary right now. It will be scary, it's just not scary right now. Sunfall. I'll pay the 2 from that. Pitiless Plunder goes infinite with Chatterfang if you have just one token made, because you can just sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice. All right, Sami time. Hit him with the Sami salami. Not yet. No. Ugin! Nice. Karametra, God of Harvest. Casting creatures gets you forests and plains out of your deck. And it's also one of the Theros gods, so it is an indestructible creature once you get to 7 loyalty. Devotion, that's the one. Loyalty is the planeswalker thing. Oh, hey, you got a mana dork. I got a mana dork. You want to trade? They did, in fact, trade. Ugin's Labyrinth, I am going to exile Emrakul the Promised End. Use this 3 mana for Phial of Galadriel. I'm ramping. They're strip mining that. Nice. A good response, I think. All right, I'll use the Flooded Strand. Grab the Duel just to maximize my fixing. Bring out Anim Pakal. Once I start attacking in, she should be able to help make a lot of artifacts. Good for Sami to do some cost reduction. Oh, and for anybody wondering, yes, that creature is gone forever. Gone for good. Let me in. Let me in. Are you gonna make her get lost? Oh, Path to Exile. They're ramping me? The big colorless deck? Why, thank you. I don't really want a Fomori Vault. It's essentially a discard and then draw. But I might do it anyway, just because right now this is not what I want in hand. Yeah, I am going to drop Bahamut here. Or Ulamog. I'm going to drop Bahamut. Yep. I want to make sure I either get like a land for Sami or something else. All right, here comes Sami. Sami's currently giving a discount of 1. I only have 1 artifact. No artifact lands or anything. I have no artifacts, you jerk. I could curse Karametra. I would rather make some artifacts. Let's do it. And I'm swinging in for 8. Yeah, you're missing land drops because you strip mined me. Thankfully, I have a lot of, you know, artifacts. Nissa. This is landfall, get mana Nissa. Also get elves and elementals. Oh, my opponent's fetching. I want to fetch too. Survey a land. What's on top? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yup. Why'd they give us these cards? Why did they put these in Arena? I mean, who am I to say no? I think, do you want a Solitude, Sami? No. All right, then. Nemoj. I'm getting rid of their Forest and their Nissa. Ooh. Swinging in for 8. Oh, somebody's asking a question about one of the alchemy cards. Does the Sliver spellbook have slivers we don't have in Arena? Nope, it has all the slivers we have in Arena, I think. You destroy my lands, I destroy your lands. Okay, they are evoking the Solitude. That lets them exile Ulamog. This will get sacrificed unless they can blink it. It's free real estate. I don't really care that much about stealing Topiary Stomper, but I do want a 12/12 flyer. So yes, I'm going to use Emrakul. I'm going to steal that. Thank you. It's mine. Hit for 8. Win the game. You strip mine me, rid me of one of my Eldrazi, but I'll just come back for more. GG. Rennie of the Unwritten is a dragon's commander that gets a dragon when it enters and attacks, as long as there's one in the top cards in our library, which I would say there usually are. I do not have a way to get double mana off this Labyrinth this turn, so I'll just use this. Find a fetch. I don't need to pretend I got a Bolt or a Tithe or anything. Ugin. What if Ugin went into his own Labyrinth? Nice haste so they can get the double triggers all at once. Ugin in jail. I might have to hoover up one of these. I might have to hoover up some of these. Let's slurp the Sarkhan. Have 1 mana off from the Areni. What are the chances the Areni whiffs twice in a row? Not high. Thunderbreak Regent. I think targeting dragons hurts. Yes, targeting dragons hurts. Draw a card. Oh, brother. My artifacts. That very much puts me behind. Sweet. Now I don't have the little things. I don't got those little things. So yeah, we're dead. But that's okay. I don't mind dying to dragons. Dragons are awesome. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Come on, you got lethal. Pick quick. Good game. Magmatic Hellkite, destroying my Ugin's Labyrinth, ridding me of Ugin. Drawing cards, drawing cards. Mm-hmm. And then do it again. Okay, much quicker on the pickup here. Is that the one that's... It's gonna put those back. It's gonna put those back in their hand. It's fine, they still have lethal. GG already. Inspirit Flagship Vessel. This is a spacecraft. You station it, and then you charge your things up. You can charge up other spacecrafts. You can charge up Magistrate Scepter for extra turn, or put +1/+1 counters on your various artifacts. I kept this hand because I knew that they would need some cheap creatures, because if you don't have cheap creatures, you can't station. And if they have cheap creatures, then I have a target for a chainsaw. Rev it up. Ooh, nice. That's very good for them. Itty bitty jitty. This, by the way, uses charge counters, so you can, like, put 2 charge counters on it to then put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature, untap 2 lands. It's really sweet. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of saws. Dead. Number go up. Chainsaw's very fun on Sami because of the double strike. You have in spirit mana. Ooh, nope. Some proliferate. I wonder if this is my in spirit list. It has Gingerbrew in it, which makes me feel like it is. Oh, man. I could have gone for big ramp. I'm in a weird spot where I have both Immortal Sun and also 2 of my 3 Planeswalkers. Yeah, this proliferates the charge counters, and any +1/+1 counters they put on things. Some Aether Drift art is so cool. Vibrant and fun. Speed Racer looking stuff. Ooh, Thopteryx! This is legendary, so it gets Ward. Virtue of Loyalty lets you untap after you've stationed and tapped up. Okay, cool. I could Karn. I could Power Stone. I like going for Power Stone, because that means I can get Sami out next turn. Also, like, Karn is attackable. Oh, tapped mana. They could still play in spirit. No! Aether Spark! Another proliferatable piece. Especially with these +1/+1 counters. So who's gonna get to wear it? The Thopteryx does. They can untap a land so they can equip it. Really load up that Thop. Nice. I take 4. This will get some loyalty on it. Alright. Sami Slammy. Free Signet. Let there be carnage. Minus. Ugin. Exile the Thopteryx. It is very tempting to Immortal Sun here. I might. I mean, let's get rid of that token. I don't need these 2 idiots. Plus. And I don't know. I guess I'll bop the Aether Spark. It would not shut down the static on this Ugin, no. But it would stop my Carnitude. They're actually able to kill Karn here if they want to, using the Jitty. Because they can make it so Sami can't block. And Spirit is not being stationed, it looks like. We're going with Sami can't block. Kill Karn. Yep, Sami can't block. Fine with me. R.I.P. Karn. Ugin will live forever. Oh, wait. They bopped Ugin. What if they're going for something else? Okay, post-combat. Station. Yay, my turn. We draw. Fake draw. Ooh, Forge or Fateful Absence. I think you give me the Fateful Absence here. Are you sure about that? That lets me play off the top of my deck. Let's see how big I can make these two.
I am the master of this world.
They don't know. I don't think they know. Move that Darksteel Citadel. Okay, there's another land there. Saying good game. This is pretty ogre. Good game in spirit. Arabo, the first fang. Been a long time since I've seen a cats deck. Makes your cats stronger. Makes more cats when cats happen. I'll make it so Arabo is a little bit slower to come out. And also, I just noticed I'm playing against Techno Shaman. Hey, that's somebody who's sometimes in chat. Hey, Techno Shaman. Cats on cats on cats on cats. Boots on cats on boots on cats on. I'll try to slow them down with a Curse of Silence. Arabo, the first fang. Love that it shows up right at the top. Plains. Mountain. Ironcrag. Related to Techno Viking? That's a throwback. I also have a bunch of board wipes in this deck because it's good for me to build up the board. Hi, Scraps. Wait, Scraps, did you hear me talking about cats and you're like, that's me, I'm cats. Yeah, you are cats. I'll go with the mana rock that comes in tapped. I'll take Lightning Bolt. And I think I'll drop Fateful Absence. I feel like Lightning Bolt will kill the things in their deck that I want to kill anyway, and not give them more. Hey, Scrapling. Let's take this cat and put her right here. Scraps, look! That's a cat. You see it? You see it? You don't see anything, huh? Not a thought in that head. Too bad. Mwah. Love this cat. She's so good. Scats got summoned. She saw cats and was like, I need to be in the video now. I need to be here because there's cats. Yeah. They're good kitties. How much mana do I have? Not enough to then play Ugin, so I'll just play Ugin. I didn't tap that. Plus. Tap this. Such a good girl. Oh, Kitsune Delphi, thank you for the sub. Ah, so itchy. I would like that land. Yes, thank you. Roaming Throne. Gonna double name cat. This gets more counters, because more cats. Trying to make sure it's actually leaving up my double white for hover ship. That is actually pretty fun to transform. Not right now, though. I'll hoover up the Pretender. Since I can't pay Ward 2. Perfect. Pass the turn. The cat's a better Magic player than you. Better Magic player than me, too, because she's so cute. I will sacrifice that. I would like to cast 4 mana Emrakul. Maybe 3 mana Emrakul. Choices. Good choices for cat. I'll chuck block. Gosh, you're so good. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm getting so quiet, it's because I'm leaning away from the microphone so I can actually see what's happening on the board. All right, I've got a relic. I've got a snare. Yes, please. Yes, I'll pay the 2. Cat in jail. I will chainsaw the cat. And all in the name of 1 mana Emrakul. I knew I had to do it to him. Yeah. Give that to Sami.
Secrets manifest before you.
Yeah, that's how much this should probably cost. I'll give Emrakul a chainsaw. That's fun. Okay, what do we have? Pouncer, Vanguard, War Leader, Tithe, Radiant Destiny, Feldar Cub. Okay. Go full control mode and gotta tap that for not that mana. Tie that. Okay, take full control mode off. Go to combat. Bop. Wrap up those fryers. Yeah, I've transformed Ironcrag a few times in this deck, because, like, once you have enough mana with the discount to just cast everything, you really don't need it to be a mana rock. It's giving the same discount either way. Make the chainsaw grow. This should get me an 8-cost card, which would be Cityscape. Oh, free Cityscape leveler. Now I have lethal. Excellent work, everyone. And Scrap's excellent work. Well, good girl. Yasharn Implacable Earth stops you from sacrificing things, paying life, and is also going to get them some lands. It's a big elemental pig. I'll keep this hand. It's got a little ramp. It's got a little, I guess, interaction with the hand, with the board, with the stack, with the whatever. All good. Bye, Scraps. She wanted to stop by and say hi, but now she is gone. Ooh, Holla Holla gets Sprawla. I could ramp or I could hold up the reprieve. I'll ramp. Potentially get to chainsaw and reprieve on the next turn. I think with the amount of fetch lands we have these days, it is very correct to have a little hate. Thought about dashing that. Oh, an even mind sensor. Yeah, you can resolve. I do have fetch lands in this deck. Just kind of run as many as you can now. Alright, Yasharn, I'm gonna bounce that back into their hand. You want to see Monkey with a chainsaw? Dreams do come true, you know. I'll just straight up give it to him instead of relying on getting the card off there. It was a land anyway. Perfect. There you go, Monkey with a chainsaw. Nice land. I won't be able to sacrifice this or the treasures that I have. Which means I can't play Ugin here. I could wipe the board. I have 2 different board wipes that work here, actually. Or I could just, like... Yeah, I'll do this. Make my monkey grow. Non-land permanents. Why can't I use this? Because you have to pay a life. Silent John, thank you for the sub. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I gave it the chainsaw, the glyph bridge was stopping me from doing that. Yes, yes, you also can't pay life. So the 1 life is what stops, like, the classic fetches here. If I play Sami, I have 3, which is not enough to follow up with anything. So instead, I will go for Ugin. Hello again, Yasharn. More lands. They cultivate more lands. I wonder if they're also running any, like, big Eldrazi. Probably have, like, Elish Norn and some other lockout creatures. Those tend to be good in these sorts of decks. Hello, Ancient Tomb. This does not pay life. It's different. See how much life I would have after. 2, 3. So we just go for Bahamut. It's like that or the board wipe. But I really like Bahamut. Pop it. Keep on revving. Swing for 2. Bahamut is a must-answer threat. Swings for 9, destroys permanents. Then deals a ton of damage based on the total value of permanents. Which in this deck, where we're oftentimes just cheating out tons of value, yeah, it can be pretty high. Giant Killer kills the giant. Vorinclex is gonna mess with my various counters. They can kill Ugin here. Or they could flip over Invasion of Zendikar. My Uginator, no! I'll go for Cliff Bridge, let them keep that. To add toward the count? Or do I feel like... I feel like I want to save the Sunfall. So go for the Glyph Bridge here. You can play for keeps. These two stick around. A Karn. Using up that treasure while I can. Plus, see what I get. A little card advantage. Fateful Absence or Cursed Mirror. Swinging in. Doop doop. Sami's just like waiting to come out and be like the biggest, nastiest double striker of all time. I might also just like craft this. I don't have an artifact in the graveyard right now. Still real good. It's a good hater card. I can easily get one in my graveyard though. Would you like to tap something? Or would you like to slap? They have chosen. Slap. All these board wipes showing up. If they have a reprieve. Nice. Give an artifact, get an artifact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Name human. Make a construct. And pass the turn. Hi, Nissa. Nissa into Yasharn. I can tell one of them to get lost. Something kind of cute here is they won't be able to use that clue. Pay 2 life. Get my funky little 4/4. Okay, Fomori Vault lets me maneuver around my hand a little bit. Can't sacrifice that. And fly, right? Good to know. Plus. It's two very similar cards. They went for Cold Steel. Sami time. Get that out of the way. Who deserves to have a chainsaw? You do. And win the game. GG. Kefka Court Mage. Kefka makes both players discard and then draws cards based on the things that were discarded, the number of types among those cards. So if I were to drop an artifact creature, that'd be a minimum of 2 cards that they would get. I can lean into the turn 2 ramp off the Mechan, but I think because this is oftentimes a Grixis tempo or Grixis control deck, I want us for Sentinel out. Turn 1, let's go. Just a little guy. Ooh, they want to stop counter spells? They do pay the 1. RIP Sentinel. Too late. Okay, I'll pop down this Rustvale bridge so I can play this next turn. Ooh, shocking. What's that for? What are you doing to me? Why are you putting full control mode on? Oh, to mess with my hand. Did you just hit the mechan? Cool. Doop, doop. That actually worked out for more ramp for me, so yay. They chose to put big score on the bottom. I'm ramping. Frog. Mana drain. Ugh. Do I just throw down the aura sight because, like, it's gonna be mana drain? Yeah, it smells like teen mana drain at least. I don't trust it. Make him use it. Use it on the lower cost thing. Oh, it was lapse. Oh, all right. So it doesn't matter which one I used. You like the art on this? Yeah, it's got this like a little sprightly robot on top of a cat with a hat. Hi, Kefka. Drop a land. They also drop a creature, so they get 2 cards there. Frog Champ. I'll probably want to go Nexus of Becoming into the white aura site. Hitting Kefka just because he has an on-attack trigger as well. And so long as I have cards in hand, I'm a little scared of that. Like, I'm scared of this thing too. But I don't have good answers for either. Sami's almost at casting everything for free. If I can get him out next turn, or them out next turn, I think I can. Yeah. I think I can give him the slam down. The Sam down. Only 2 cards in hand. Oof, but I'm gonna have no cards in hand because of Kefka. Rough! So many cards. At least Nexus of Becoming draws more for me. Mm-hmm. Rippin' Peppies. Ow. I want to maintain these in case I get just what I needed. Pass a second. Doesn't really matter which way I use it. Make it a blocker, I guess. Nope. Hurt myself. Died a frog. Yeah, they can kill me by discarding and then hopping straight into my face. Yeah, the hasted out Kefka really cut me off from things. Also, like, the lapse did work, but we knew about it. Well, we knew they were some kind of counter spell. You don't see 2 blue mana up a lot of the times early in the game, and it's like, what do they have? Nothing? No, they have something. Bing bong! And we die! Good game. Halia, Guided by Light. Gains you life when creatures or artifacts enter, and if you've gained 3 life in your turn, draws you a card. I have a board wipe, which I actually think will be really good against them. So even though I don't have, like, early ramp here, I'm gonna keep this hand. Ooh, they got that turn 0 luck. helpful. I've got surveilling. Painful absence. No. I don't think they'll be playing that many planeswalkers, and I have a way to destroy the creatures. Voice of the Blessed. Ornithopter. Just in case I don't need to Wrath of God and I can instead just exile all permanents. I see your gemstone caverns and raise you an elegant parlor. Look at how nice it is. It's a sitting room. What are you doing with those? Nothing? Killing this? Exiling it. Why didn't you give that lifelink? That would have gone nuts. Okay, now I need another mana source. Essence Channeler. It's another Pridemate type card. Ow. Oof. Owie. My bones. That's not a land. Uh-oh, girlfriend. I also wish Shadows Fear hit ward. So numbers are gonna go up. That's gonna flip. Card equals drawn. That'll work. Bloodstained Mire, crack it open, get a basic swamp. Or not swamp, mountain. I know the names of cards. Am I getting tithed? Ooh, are they gonna sacrifice? No, they Swords to Plowshared their own creature, which gains them life. But more importantly, kills my mana dork. I got enough mana to play her again. Plenty of life to spare for that, too. I think I just have to go for taking a hit from them and setting up for Ugin. And I can one ring next turn if I don't draw a land. Or they destroy the Hedron Archive or something. Yeah, they could have also Swords to Plowshared, like, the creature after it went under my control. But they were just doing it to gain more life, because the higher their life total is, the more stuff they get. Like, this is a great buff. Ugin. That one. Gaining life is good for me. Now they could kill Ugin here, that would be tough. But I'm hoping I can, like, Sami and then just play a ton of stuff next turn. Potentially setting up for my own life gain off Shadow Spear. Face down card and a life gain deck. What has disguise? Huh. I just don't know. Mm-hmm. I should One Ring first since it would have given me a discount, but I want to see what I get. There's the exiling elephant? I don't know. There's Aurelia's Vindicator. I forgot that card existed. GG. Liliana of the Dark Realms will be grabbing swamps, buffing creatures or killing creatures, and eventually making swamps tap for 4 mana. I have a really nice start here because I have the Ancient Tomb into Solar Transformer, and oh boy, I am so willing to pay life. I love when the number goes down, so eventually I can make their number go down. Cold Steel Heart. So I have 4 mana here. I could go for Karn, or I could just play another Rock to try to get Sami out. Turn after. I kind of like going for Karn here. Get my little card advantage engine going. And I thought about minusing to make the construct so I'd have something to attack Lily with. Alright. Stuff being tapped, which kind of ruins the Skitherix combo you can do with her. Or a nice, happy land. They gave me a nice, happy land. Hello, Ornithopter. Ooh, Humanoid Typhoon. They give it the 4-month resub. And Sunday Fun Day. The Funinist. R.I.P. Karn. File. Yep, pay in life. This will tap for white this turn. I'm going to use Hovership over Snare. Awesome. Is Skitherix on Arena? He sure is. And people buff it using Liliana's Minus in order to get 1-turn kills. Use this Heath. That. For Osamathan. Hitting Liliana.
Well, that was a waste.
Into Skyclave Relic. Into Camille. Sure, I'll attack for 2. Get him! I've already been edicted. Speed up. And I discover... Ooh, a Cursed Mirror. I'll cast it. I don't need to turn into anything, so I won't. I'll just use that as ramp. This is such a fun way to, like, copy, certain big stuff abilities. R.I.P. Sami. Maybe I should have left that there. No, it's fine. I have so much mana. I have... value. I'm on to pay 2 more life. Do it. Ow. Speed up, almost at max speed. So I can almost start putting counters on Sami. We discover, oh, the 1 ring. I'll take that. That's, yeah. You know what? I'll even draw a card. Hang it back. You can't hurt me. Only I can hurt me. Toxic Deluge. Okay. Once again, Sami is dead. I mean, Sami does swing for 8, so I get it. Ow. Ow again. Lady, stop it. Cut it out. Max speed, go. Nice. I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto the Hangerback Walker. Yeah, I want to draw. Discover. Cool, ramp. This crazy feeling there's just not targets for Chainsaw. Okay, can you hit me for 7? They can protect themselves for a turn while I hit myself. That also is quite good against specifically this Time Warp, since I can't deal damage to them. It's too bad. Ooh, pop pop. I can exile their One Ring though. So hey. You hit Ulamog or Time Warp? They hit Ulamog. I guess. And I guess I'll put a counter on this. I'll put a counter on that. Yeah, that seems... Sure, it's free. I believe. Oh. That could be a problem. Okay, I can now reprieve. That's good. They're drawing. Davriel. If I bounce him back in the hand, they can use him again. Let's see. No. None of these would immediately stop me. But some of these can be card draw on Davriel. And if they draw, say, Damnation, I need to be ready to be like, bam. You want to point out they have only done 2 points of damage to us. No! 4 from Invoke Despair. It was 4. Yeah, so there's Sholdred. Sholdred would be something that would take me out because of the One Ring, except there is no Sholdred. There's never been a Sholdred. Go to combat, swing at these nerds, win the game. Oh, cool, free Ulamog. I should have drawn just to see if I could get my Shadow Sphere. Did I have fun? I had fun. Good game. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. Sami did so well for me. It's crazy. They're just out here like, hey, guess what? I'm a 4/4 with double strike. You have a problem with that? Wrong. I'd say the #1 threat to me with this deck was myself, paying too much life and not finding my Shadow Sphere in time to gain any of it back. But yes, I would say a very fun deck, a very good deck, and a deck that worked way better than I expected it to. I think overall I went 13-4 with this deck, so that's like a 75% win rate, which, considering that it's kind of a fragile archetype, is really nice. And one of the things I found was very funny about this deck is it absolutely hoses Ugin decks. Ugin, Eye of the Storms, just can't keep up with the fact that we have 2 additional colors to work with, but are still a giant colorless deck. Which means that they can't exile my permanents. Ha 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 ha, what are you going to do about it? Nothing, that's right, I ramp better than you. I'm gonna absolutely hold it over them. Yeah, I have better like card advantage, better board wipes, all of the things that you would want are present in this deck. And I really do like Sami. I feel like the cards in this deck are just able to stand on their own, because if you're ramping, you can just cast them, but it's more fun to cast like 5 of them in one turn. And I think I did that in at least one game that made it into this video, where you just unload everything, maybe even get more cards. We have got Mystic Forge to play off the top. And yes, it's a Boros colorless deck, which is pretty unique. I really liked it. There's another version of this deck that you can play that's a lot more aggressive. There's even a combo you can do with munitions expert. There's, oh gosh, what's it called? The factory that makes the munitions tokens. That, and ways to sacrifice them for free. There's an alchemy card that does that. The big spender. You can also combo with the artifact that returns a historic permanent into your hand, so you can just cast it forever to get some sort of trigger if you're doing Paradox Engine or something like that. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Weapons manufacturing, thank you. There's a lot of different ways you can take this deck, but I like it like this because you get to play big dumb stuff and it works out. It's good. It's fun. I liked it. You can find the deck list in the description of the video. And if you would like to suggest a commander for me to brew, please let me know in the comments. If there's a commander that you want to see updated as well, we got a lot of fancy new lands. And I know I've done a lot of landfall decks recently, but that's because we got a lot of fancy new lands. I'm also probably going to be going back to brewing some older commanders, like from Final Fantasy and before, because there's not that many commanders in Edge of Eternities, and I've already brewed most of them. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.